Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. It's preview time for preview that I don't like. I'll be honest, I don't like it. I don't like doing Conference League previews because there's nothing to preview. What are we talking about? I'm going to tell you who I think's going to play. I think it's pretty obvious who's going to play. You know, the B team and some academy kids. Who are we playing? Well, we played Noah's Ark and beat them 8-0. I thought we were playing Astana and we're playing Heidenheim, so that goes to show you exactly how much I actually care about this competition. There's no point. I'm looking to the weekend. I'll be honest, I'm looking to the weekend. And what else am I going to say? Normally in the preview, I'll tell you guys about the opposition and I'll tell you guys about Chelsea and what we got to do to beat them and this, that and the other and what needs to be done. Here's a summary of the Conference League. We're top, yeah? We're top of the Conference League. And it's looking good. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. To be fair, Heidenheim have the same amount of points as us. We've just got an absolutely outrageous goal difference because we beat Noah's Ark 8-0. This is probably one of the hardest games in the group. I said that when we played Panathinaikos. Does it get us out of this competition, please? It's killing me. It's killing me. Anyway, look, we're going to talk about Conference League in a bit. I want to talk about something else. Right? I think we have to talk about something else because yesterday in the Champions League, right, we saw what went down. Now, good time for me to be in Algeria for this. But when Man City decided to play final at the Etihad yesterday, what happened? They were 3-0 up and then Zarouki decided to come on. And his Haj Musa decided to come on. And then Haj Musa decided to score. And he got man of the match. And Pep got sunk. So much so, and this is why I wanted to talk about, because the game finished 3-3. And then we started to see Pep, like, with marks on his head. And his nose was cut. And he looked like he'd gone 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. Maybe not old school Iron Mike, but maybe the Mike that just fought Jake Paul. Maybe that sort of Mike, but still, it's still Mike Tyson. You're still going to end up with a few scratches, right? Well, Pep Guardiola had scratches across his entire head, and his nose was scratched, and he come out in the press conference afterwards saying that he wants to harm himself. Now, I know Pep's crazy, and I want to put some perspective here. All geniuses are a little mad. Yeah? If you're a genius in something, it means you've gone a little bit loopy somewhere down the line. There is no sane genius. It doesn't exist. You have to be at least a little bit cuckoo. A little bit. Pep, without a doubt, I think we've already established, is a little bit, out of this world. But I thought he was quite sane. He decided to come out and say that he wanted to harm himself. Now, that's not something to really joke about, but you could see in the manner that he'd said it, that it didn't look like he was taking it too seriously. And so much so that the concern started to grow across social media last night that he had to come out with a public statement this morning to let people know that he's okay. Which I would rather have. I would rather have him come out with a statement and say everything's all right than to have someone keep silent and then 2 days later they take their own life. It's happened before. We've seen examples. One example that comes to mind is Gary Speed. If you remember Gary Speed, he looked fine. All of a sudden, boom, he committed suicide. It's something that, you can never really know. So I would rather know that he's all right than to risk him not being all right. But it's clearly showing that the job at City right now is looking a bit mad. And this is why I wanted to mention it, because Manchester City are in a pickle right now. This is a situation. It's not Man City to lose 5 games in a row and draw 1. So much so that the San Marino Twitter account come out and asked Man City to play them. because they'd lost 5 on the bounce and then they drew last night. So they've gone 6 games without a win. It's outrageous. What is going on at Manchester City? Something's gone left. Something's gone left there. When I've said this before and I'll say it again, and this applies to everyone, no matter how good you are. We're talking about Manchester City here, one of the best teams in the world. But results have gone south like this. It means something's going on behind the scenes. A top team like City doesn't lose 5 in a row and concede a 3-0 lead to Feyenoord at home for it to finish 3-3. That's not Man City. Something's happened behind the scenes. Something is going on, but we don't know. But there is turbulence and turmoil in that dressing room somewhere. I could bet a house on it. No matter what club you are, when your results drop like this, something's going on. Something. I can't guess what, but something's going on. It's either kicked off in some part of the club, or some people are not happy, or I don't know, a bust up between some people, or something's happened. What? I don't know. But you don't get results dropping like this out of nothing. So we'll see what's going to happen. Now, like I said, not yesterday, because there was no video yesterday, but day before yesterday, I did say that all good things must come to an end. You know? This is why I rate Sir Alex Ferguson. Because he ducked at the moment he knew he had to duck. He knew it was done. And he was like, yo, see you a lot later. I'm out. And he'd left. Right? He picked the right time, because that was the moment we saw the decline of Manchester United. It happens to everyone. Where's prime Arsene Wenger's Arsenal? Yeah, that's long gone. Even with us, where's prime Mourinho's Chelsea? It's in the history books now. It's in the history books. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool most recently, to an extent. That's now gone-ish. Because they're actually looking alright. But like I said, everyone else is looking poor. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City has got to end at some point. Maybe we're at that point. Maybe. So we'll wait and see. But yesterday was concerning. And we'll see what happens on the weekend with Manchester City. Big fixture. And I'm looking forward to the Premier League. Now, because I'm looking forward to the Premier League, the Conference League doesn't really have much importance. Now, the only thing that I can really say about the Conference League is obviously the possible selection that we might have in relation to who's playing tomorrow. Heidenheim, let me try and give you some background on Heidenheim. So Heidenheim at the moment are a team with 4 losses out of 5 out of the last 5 games. 1 win in the last 5. They're currently sitting 15th in the Bundesliga. Right? Sitting 5 points above the relegation zone. 2 points above the relegation playoff in the Bundesliga. So that's basically where they are. They're not that good, basically, right? They're in and around with St. Pauli, Holstein, Kiel. They've got Augsburg just ahead of them, Hoffenheim just ahead of them as well, Werder Bremen ahead of them, and Wolfsburg too. Long way behind the top teams in the Bundesliga. 10, 13, 19 points behind. I mean, it's not looking good for Heidenheim. They're just a team that realistically we should be going and getting a result against. That's all I can really say about Heidenheim. If I try and go to their game, their last game was Bayer Leverkusen, they lost 5-2, albeit they did score twice, but they lost 5-2. If I look at their lineup from that game, is there anyone that I recognise? Nope. Nope, not a player. I don't recognise one geezer in this team. Do you not recognise anyone here? I don't know if you can see that. I don't. So that's all I can say on Heidenheim. But listen, I don't want to disrespect it too much because, like I said, Heidenheim are in the Bundesliga, so I'm expecting a higher level from them compared to Noah or Astana or any of those teams. But we should be able to get the job. Now, the only thing that we've got to take into consideration, who's going to play tomorrow? Because yesterday there was news from first team training, because there was first team training broadcasted live yesterday on the Chelsea app, if I'm not mistaken. Tyreek George, Keanu Dyer, Shim Moeka, Sam Raksaki, Zane Silcott Dubry, and Zach Sturge had all trained with the first team. Right? Those are all academy boys. That's a lot of academy boys. Some of them we already know about. That's a lot of academy boys. And then apparently Zane Silcott-Dewberry hadn't trained. Right? Apparently there was a misidentification because this player in question had a snood on. Right? Obviously, we are Mandem FC, as proven by João Felix. If you've not seen the post, go and look at João Felix on Twitter, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But Chelsea are certified Mandem FC right now. Yeah, no matter what the colour is, everyone in the team, we are Mandem FC. Everyone's dressing up like gangsters now. Yeah, we are from the hood, no problem. I'm all for it. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm looking forward to, we should change the entrance music from the Liquidator at Stamford Bridge to some drill track from I don't know, from Zone 2 or I don't know. Yeah, we could do something. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the drill scene. But that player in question, after the snood had come down, was in fact Josh Achiempong. So, remember the news on Josh. I spoke about this a few weeks ago, where apparently contract issues were going on, no agreement, which means he had been removed from first team training, from first team squad, no first team activity whatsoever. We've not heard about anything since, and now he's in first team training. Has he got an agreement with the club? Is my question now. Maybe that's all done and it's resolved. Maybe, especially with the news on Reece James, maybe Josh Achiempong and Chelsea have come to some sort of a deal because he's now involved in first team training. So I'm expecting to see him tomorrow. Now, I've not got the resources in front of me at the moment, so it's hard for me to try and picture what the team should be tomorrow. I'm not expecting it to be full of academy boys, but I am going to try and come up with it in my head. What I think is going to happen tomorrow. Jorgensen in goal, for sure. Right back, I reckon could be Josh. Because Reece James is out of the question now. Gusto needs to be saved for the Premier League. So Josh at right back. I'm guessing. Left back, Chilwell's not in the squad. Cucurella, I don't think should be risked, if I'm being honest. So, what are we going to do in terms of the left-back situation? Right? If the centre-backs are easy. The centre-backs are simple, really simple. I think it's very straightforward to just go with Tosin and to go with Badiashile alongside him, right? That makes sense. But in terms of the left-back scenario, Renato Veiga is the only guy that I can think of. I know some people would want to play him in midfield. I personally don't. I think Renato Veiga is going to be the only option. So that would be my back four. It would be Josh Achiempong, Tosin, Badiashile, Renato Veiga. Now in midfield is where it gets a little sticky. I don't know. Do we try and play Lavia perhaps to get him some minutes? Because we did use Enzo and Caicedo in the week against Leicester, not Liverpool. So do we play Lavia in that DM role? I reckon we should. Allow him to have some minutes. Allow him to get into the motion. Play Lavia. And then just ahead of them, don't need to play Enzo, don't need to play Caicedo. I reckon... I'm trying to freestyle this. But João Felix, for sure. And possibly a Dewsbury Hall is what I'm thinking. On that right-hand side, I would play Madueke. Yes, because on the weekend in the Premier League, I wouldn't play Madueke. So for the Conference League, Madueke, no problem on that right-hand side. Play. Because I'm looking forward to seeing Pedro Neto, Sancho, these guys light up the wings, or even Cole Palmer if we've got to stick him out wide and we've got to play Felix down the middle. But whatever. Another solution, because João Felix was used in the Premier League, and I don't know what Maresca's going to try and do now, if he's going to try and use Felix and Palmer at the same time. But if that's the case, and he doesn't want to use them for the Conference League, then cool. Stick Nkunku in the 10. Play Nkunku in the 10. Right? In his position. At the end of the day, that is his position. And then have Madueke on the right. Mudryk on the left for a game like this, no problem. Mudryk on the left, I'm cool with that. And up front, look, if it's Felix, great, then Nkunku can go up top. If it's not Felix and we're resting him now because he's playing in the Premier League, Nkunku in the 10, cool. Stick Mark Yu up top and give him 90. It's Heidenheim. I'm honest. Conference League at this level, these players should be doing a job. I don't care even if it's Mark Yu. We should be doing a job. So that would be my 11. Off the top of my head, that's the best that I can come up with. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments down below. Much appreciated. My score prediction for tomorrow, honestly, we should be going there and winning. I'm going Heidenheim. You know what? I'm going Heidenheim 0. That's probably a bit too ambitious. I don't know if I should be that naive. Nah, you know what? Nah. All right, Heidenheim 1. Chelsea 3. That's my prediction. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. Much appreciated. Tomorrow after the game, there will be a review, like I've mentioned before. But it will be a good hour and a bit after the final whistle because it does take me some time to upload from here anyway. I've still got a few days out here and then I'm back at home. So make sure you guys start sticking around. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell on for you to be notified once it's uploaded so you don't need to worry and wait about. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. Enjoy the game. See you lot then. Take care and peace.